Hi there, students. A steward and stewardship. Okay, let's see. A steward historically was the person who was the chief administrator of a manor house, of a big house in medieval times. Yeah, so he was the number one butler, or the person who organized everything, and that was the steward. Nowadays, we use this word a steward to talk about a person whose job it is to organize an event, to take care of an event. So when you go to a big event, there will be stewards in orange or green reflective waistcoats directing you and telling you where to park and where to go, and these are the stewards. At a horse racing event, there are the stewards are the people in charge of the race. Yeah, they're like the organizers, the people who are in charge of organizing it. You could have a steward on a ship or an aircraft. This is the person who serves the passengers, who serves the food, yeah, who organizes or supplies the food. In a club as well, in a private club in the UK, a steward is the waiter. The steward is the person who organizes the supply and the serving of food in a club. So he was the steward of the Athenaeum Club, for example. Okay, a steward. And then we have a person who's responsible for an event, for the management of a place. And this is where we get to stewardship. So something could be under the stewardship of somebody. So if something is under your stewardship, you are responsible for looking after it. Yeah, you are the person who controls it. Yeah, you're the person who organizes it. So the company has been very successful under Alex's stewardship, his guidance, yeah, under the stewardship of the steering committee. Many big companies have steering committees, yeah, and they are responsible for the stewardship of the company, the administration, the planning, the direction, the care, the management, yeah. They take control of it and they decide where it's going. So it's under their stewardship. I guess a football team is under the stewardship of the manager. Yeah, so Arsenal, while under his stewardship, did very well. As the team have not been doing well, there have been calls for new stewardship. So stewardship is talking about the way which we control or look after something. Now, with stewardship, we need to go a step further, because I think nowadays one thing that's very important is our stewardship of this planet as a species. I think as a species, our stewardship of this planet is not good. We need to look after it. Yeah, we need to be responsible for it. We need to take care of it and not pollute it. This is stewardship. Yeah, and I think the green politics is about the stewardship of our environment. Yeah, is how we look after the environment, how we manage the resources. Yeah, and I think that's the idea of stewardship. Yeah, the stewardship of the world which we all live in. Okay, so this is the idea of stewardship. If something is under somebody's stewardship, it's under their care. Yeah, the obligations of a steward. As a teacher in a class, your students are under your stewardship. Yeah, you are trying to help them to find the right way to help them learn. The management or care of something has been entrusted to you. Okay, so the stewardship, the taking care of something. The country has not fared well under the stewardship of the present government. Yeah, so it's supervision, the taking care, the organization of a property of a place, of a system, of an organization, of a club, of a team, and that's the idea of stewardship. Yeah, being in charge of this place and doing a good job of it, looking after it well. Okay, so it's the responsibility of looking after property, particularly property that, well, it's probably not completely yours, but you have an interest in it. Yeah, so stewardship. The stewardship of very different things. Yeah, the stewardship of this YouTube channel is up to me. So it's under my stewardship. Yeah, we need to be more careful with our stewardship of our natural world. Yeah, I think we have a moral obligation of good moral stewardship. Yeah, we have an obligation to do that. So, stewardship, formality, a steward, I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality, the word steward. A touch on the formal side, but use anywhere. Stewardship, a fraction more formal. I think maybe 6.5, maybe even 7. I'm going to go for 6.5. Use it informally. I would use the word responsibility. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origin, well, all of this comes from the word steward. Steward itself is a Middle English word. And that itself comes from stig, a house, a wooden enclosure or a hall, and weand, to ward, to guard, to guardian. So the guardian of the hall, the keeper of the house, and that's the steward, very definitely. So stewardship, the same. The ship adds the quality. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Stewardship.